हे गोविंद हे गोपाल हे गोविंद हे गोपाल हे दयाल लाल. Good evening and a very warm welcome again, dear friends, on this second eventful day of the 18th AMA week on inspirations from Lord Krishna. Our beloved speaker today, I think he is embedded in the subject itself. You know, what is his subject today? Krishna, the management guru. And who is going to address you today? Narayana. And who is he? He is not just a guru, he is a management guru himself. So let us welcome Narayana, the management guru, with a thunderous round of applause as he is going to talk on Krishna, the management guru. Of course, I'm sure he is going to dwell on it. And not once over all these years, he's been with us over a dozen times. I'm saying over a dozen times because the times we missed him is when he was not here in Ahmedabad. Otherwise, he is almost an integral part of our AMA programs. Guruji always keeps up this tradition of giving what we all fondly mention as this laddu. He calls it as prasad. I'm sure all of you have got it. Those of you who have not, it's waiting outside. In fact, it was supposed to, prasad normally comes at the end after the aarti. But Guruji believes that prasad should, because he is going to make rich use of this in communicating with you. And Guruji, all that I want to tell you over these years, your laddu has grown bigger and bigger. Earlier, it used to be some 15, 20-page booklet, those of you. This time, the kind of work he has done, 67 pages. And as he'll take you through this, reading itself is a source of great joy. But then, reading with him, and understanding with him is going to be even supreme joy, as you'll all experience, friends. He is a communicator par excellence. At AMA again, just like Anubhavananji yesterday, Guruji has also had over a century of programs. He comes for all kinds of programs, whether it is education, whether it is management, whether it is Indian wisdom, whether it is values, whether it is public life. He is himself a visionary, and that is what you will experience as he unfolds, his subject today. But Guruji, I was just wondering, you are going to talk about Krishna, the management guru today. And, people all over the world, we talk of maybe Harvard and Yale and Stanford, and they think that they are the real pioneers of management. But I am sure you are going to very much support the theory that I want to propound now, that if at all, the term management, maybe without using that jargon in that sense of the term, came to be truly practiced, it was 3,000 years ago when Lord Krishna, I think, gave Arjuna the Gita. The Gita, if it is not the true essence of management, what else is it? I am myself so much fascinated by the Gita, and I think, okay, we attend workshops on stress management. The best solution for stress management, Guruji, is Gita. Because a man who was under stress, Arjun, he was not only relaxed, motivated, empowered, inspired. You talk of time management, Mahabharata, the Lord, He used to synchronize His timings, His moves, like what we talked yesterday, strategies. The way he was a master. And above all, you will recall 97, we had our AMA week when we had this subject of leadership and crisis management, which we associated with Lord Krishna himself. Because I think one of the greatest, biggest, perhaps most successful crisis managers in history could be Lord Krishna himself. The most critical situations you see in Mahabharata, as Guruji will explain, I think the crisis was diffused, by the resourcefulness of this Purna Purushottam, as we always call him. He inspires us for goal management. He motivates us for self-management. So you think of Krishna, and there is management weaved around, all around with him. And therefore, I think, while Lord Krishna, and when we sat down, we had to plan a week, Swamiji. But then we came with a list of subjects for Lord Krishna that we could have had a month-long, AME festival. Such a multifarious, glorious personality and traits, valued, characteristics associated with him. But then, as you know, we have chosen the 6 pick, from the strategist to the manager. Tomorrow is going to be again, a totally different dimension which you will experience, the mystic lover. I'm just mentioning this for the benefit of those who are reading it on a daily basis and have not seen the full announcement. Tomorrow is Krishna, the mystic lover. And again, for each of the subjects, we've been so fortunate in having the right speakers. Anubhavananji, as you know, he elevated the whole subject yesterday. Guruji is going to do that in his own sphere. And tomorrow, the mystic lover, it is going to be shared by Dr. Prema Pandurang. And those of you who have heard her earlier at our AMA weeks, those of you who have not, I'll urge, you must come and listen to this great speaker. In fact, speaker is a short word, not the perfect introduction, because she communicates with a melody, songs, amazing communicator. You'll enjoy every bit of it tomorrow when she'll unfold the Radha-Krishna relationship with you. Day after, we have again the great man in our audience, and he always comes and sits there quietly, peacefully. He is going to be here. The big yoga guru, the yogic philosopher, Krishna's yogic philosopher will be Swami Adhyatmananji, a special round for him because he's here. Then, of course, we have our very young and dynamic saint from the Swaminarayan sect. And let me tell you, Guruji, the Swaminarayan sadhus, because of certain restrictions they follow, they don't like to go to public forums. But over these years, he has made an exception for us at AMA. And year after year, he comes. And we respect him. We have to request the ladies to just occupy seats after maybe 4-5 rows. Without debating into it, we respect his feelings. But he is going to share, his thoughts. Again, he's one of our youngest speakers on Krishna, leadership, the visionary leader. I'm sure that is going to be a treat. But the grand finale this time, normally it's a Monday to Friday, this time it was set differently because of Janmashtami. And Guruji, we've done it during Navratri, we've done it during the Ganesha, we've done it again this time just immediately after Janmashtami, so that the ethos, the sentiment, the joy, prevails and pervades. And therefore, the grand finale this time we had an added lecture. Again, a very versatile and a very powerful communicator, Rishi Kumar Pandya, and he has been here at AMA several times, you must be aware of him, but he is going to talk on an amazing subject of Krishna, the divine artist. Because when we see Lord Krishna, it's his so many forms and shapes, but there is art, there is music, there is melody, there is rhythm, there is dance. And that is going to be our grand finale, the classic closing on the final day. So with those few opening words, again, I think very few institutions must be as fortunate, Guruji, that the house is packed and therefore we can take the liberty to even start a few minutes early so that we get the full time. It's going to be an hour and a half exclusively for you to share your prasad for the evening. But before I invite you, on behalf of AMA, may I take this privilege of welcoming you again and again, very warmly. Friends, a thunderous round of applause for this.
Yes. Pranams to elders, goodwill to colleagues, most important, love to youngsters. When I see youngsters, yeah, I get inspired. We are once again here for this festival of knowledge, information, ideas, and solutions of this management week, for which we have to be thankful to AMA, the managing committee, Pankaj Bhai, and both AMA Mamta, AMA Center for Indian Wisdom for Management, Mukesh Patel, AMA Center for Public Speaking, and most importantly, the combination of light and engine, the visionary and missionary, Mukesh Bhai and Nair Bhai. Let us give a big hand to them. They have this fine excellence of selecting the right subject at the right time and also selecting differently wonderful speakers. So again, every year 1005, this time 1006 speakers are there and it is great. The subject is Krishna. Very dear to whole world, I will say, India and especially Gujarat. Wonderful. And the subjects are Krishna the master strategist, Krishna the management guru, Krishna the mystic lover, Krishna the yogic philosopher, Krishna the visionary leader, Krishna the divine artist. ये 6 मिला के क्या होता है? ये सब मिला के Lord Krishna is a strategic, mystical, loving, yogic, philosophical, visionary, leading, divine and artistic master management guru. ये सब उसको गुरु बनाया. All these qualities make him, because he can tackle different subjects, and he is a Sadguru and Jagat Guru. Therefore, let us pray our respect. Today is Teacher's Day. It is a yogic combination. It is not coincidence. It is called synchronicity. And this Krishna, whenever AMA selects a subject, once I was talking on Ma Shakti, I got all Shakti photographs and Shakti statues before. And now Krishna. 1 year back, my native place people wanted to do Bhagavata Saptaham. They did in Mathura and all the places, Banaras. They wanted to do in Dwaraka because I am a Gujarati. Yes. They asked me and 300 people came to Dwaraka 1 year back. So Dwaraka. Moment that is over, immediately I wrote Atma Nirvana Gita, which is a dialogue between Krishna and Satyabhama. When that is over, in my temple in Godavari, I went there and Radha Krishna ka statue was given 2.5 months back. वो आ गया. हम बोला सिग्नल देता है. मैं क्या? Then we came here and this book, Inspiration from Lord Krishna, has come. So again and again, this is a blessing we have come. So let us pay our respects. I will tell one prayer, you tell along with me. You know this. Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanura Mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Fantastic. In this one verse, universe is there. Whole thing. Why this verse? This is the first of those 8 in this Krishnastakam. So why? There are 4 people inside this. There are 4 people inside this verse, this poem. One is Vasudeva. Another is Chanur. Another is Kamsa. And final is Devaki. Chanur was a boxer. He is a tamasik, stubborn, a tamasik man, forceful man whom Krishna boxed and completed. So tamasik, ignorant, forceful people has to be dealt with great strength. Krishna did that. Kamsa was rajasic, egoistic, selfish, ruling, dictating. He actually imprisoned his own father, Ugrasen, in the jail. And he put his brother-in-law, who actually made it brother-in-law, not brother-in-law, and along with his sister, put him in jail. Such a Rajasic man. Rajasic is a mind-oriented man, whereas Tamasik is a body-oriented man. And this Rajasic man, Krishna first finished mentally. Because उसको मैसेज दिया एक लड़का आ गया है वृंदावन में तुम खत्म हो जाएगा. Day and night he has no sleep. Mentally he is disturbed and tortured. Virtually when he physically, then within a sword fight he finished him off. So Rajasic is to be dealt. He dealt Rajasic with in a mental management and also physical management. Vasudeva was a sattvic, noble, honorable. Even Kamsa when he came, he used to talk to him with love and compassion. And to that, such a person, he has given him great honor and also helped him in his efforts in going to Vrindavan, Yamuna and all that. So he dealt Sattvic with respect. Then comes Devaki. Tamasik, Rajasic, Sattvic. There is a 4th one. I have told several times, 3 is incomplete, 4 is complete. The 4th is Jnani, the seer. Tamasik, Rajasic, Sattvic, seer. She is seer, she is a sage, because moment Krishna was born, she had a darshan of full form, Lord Vishnu. She was a pure, she is a transcendental. For him, for her, he gave him the bliss. So, Krishna has become Jagadguru. He has shown how to deal with Tamasiks, Rajasiks, Sattviks, and Jnanis, which means whole world. So how to deal with them, and this latter he taught. What he taught? Now, if you see this here, what is Guru? Now Krishna is a Guru. Guru himself defined what is Guru. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadechanti te jnanam jnanina tattvadarshina. In this one shloka, learning organization, you need not go to only Peter Singe. It is there, the learning organization. 3 qualities of the learner and 3 qualities of the teacher is there in this. What are the 3 qualities of the learner? Tadvidhi pranipatena, honor, respect to the teacher. Pranipatena, complete pranam. You have to do pranipatena, pariprashnena, discussion. Pravada, vivada, vitarka, vitanda. Pravada and vivada, discussion and debate with the teacher is allowed, but kichkich and jagada is not allowed. So discussion, debate with the teacher, dialogue That's what Gita is. Pariprasthena sevaya. What seva you can do to Guru? Guru ka seva kya kar sakta hai? Only thing, you receive, practice and improve. If we implement what Guru taught you, then Guru is happy. Usko paisa nahi chahiye. Fees bhi nahi chahiye. So receive, practice and improve. That's what Grahan, Svikar and Sudhar. That is the three qualities of the learner. Three qualities of the teacher. Upadechanti te jnanam jnanina tattvadarshana. Jnanina, knowledge. Tattvadarshana, experience. Upadechanti, communication ability. So this, has Krishna has got this? Has he got this? Yes, he has got knowledge. Fantastic. Knowledge, wisdom, idea, solution. Knowledge is not knowledge. Knowledge, information, ideas and solutions. Knowledge is past, information is present, ideas are future, solutions are eternal. So Krishna was Trikaldarshi. Every time he used to have, he has demonstrated that knowledge, information, ideas and solutions. And with that, experience, fantastic experience. If you want to know the Krishna, you cannot know from one book. You cannot know from one book. Mahabharata does not show full picture of Krishna. He shows only as a strategist, teacher, management guru and a visionary. But if you want a mystic lover and divine artist, it is not there in Mahabharata. In Bhagavatam, Bhagavatam is the story of is the avatars of Lord Vishnu, 12 skandhas, and in that 10th, 11th and 12th, 10th 2 volumes, and this is Krishna. In that Krishna comes childhood, wonderful play, Gopi Gitas and playing in this, then coming Mathura, Dwaraka, all that Krishna you can find, and a great administrator, and he also fought many wars in Dwaraka, and what he practiced in Vrindavan and this he preached in Mahabharata. So, ऐसा नहीं कि theorist है. So, knowledge, practice, and knowledge, practice and communication ability. And before that, if you want to know the real mystic lover, it is not in Bhagavatam also. In Bhagavatam and Bharatam, you will not find Radha Ji. Radha is not there in Mahabharata. Radha is not there in Sriman Mahabhagavatam. Where is Radha Ji there? You go to Mathura. इधर ऑल गुजरात में जय श्री कृष्णा बोलता है, उधर जय श्री कृष्णा कौन नहीं बोलता है? राधे राधे. If you go, it is राधे राधे. And it is Radha story. Krishna साथ में है. Behind every man, there is a great woman. No, ahead of every man, there is a great woman. So, Radha, Krishna, before Radha, Krishna, Sita Ram, Uma Shankar. So first lady, then the man. Because simple, better off and worst off. Better off should come first. So that you will find in Garga Samhita. Garga Samhita, Garga Bhagavatam. You find Krishna, the great lover. Vrindavan mein kya hua? And pure transcendental love and Golok khanda of 10 khandas are there. And when this is occurring, the full picture I want is not this. Then, to my luck, 5 months back, in my native place, in one of the old Purohit's house, one small book was brought 126 years before, handwritten book, Gopala Sahasranam, which I have now prepared and printed. It is 1,000 photographs of Lord Krishna. Is all these 6 things which we have told is in Gopala Sahasranam. So this full story you should know. So Krishna has dealt with tamasic, rajasic, sattvic and all that. And that latter he taught in Bhagavad Gita. Sattvas tamaraja iti guna prakriti sambhava nibadnanti mahabaho dehe dehinam avyayam. There what he practiced, he taught. What he said? That there are gunas of sattva, rajas and tamas which bind the man in the body and usko घुमा देता है, चलता है. Then he says, urdham gachanti sattvastha madhye tishtanti rajasa jaganya gunavruttistha adho gachanti tamasa. So, only sattviks can become chairman and managing directors. If you are rajasic, you will end with lieutenant colonel. Colonel होए तो general बनेगा. So if you are rajasic, you will end with lieutenant colonel and general manager. Vice president नहीं बनेगा. Madhye tishtanti. So he goes up, he stays, and tamasi goes down. So goes up, goes down, and stays in between. These are the qualities of tamasic, rajasic, sattvic he has given. Same thing, this guna dynamics. Now we called it, when I wrote Appropriate Integrated Management, people started calling it guna dynamics. This guna dynamics he taught in Bhagavad Gita, in Anugita, and in Uddhava Gita. In all the three great teachings,